Welcome to the Storyteller's Creepybox channel. Wrap yourself up in a blanket and turn off the lights for a tale about Yasmin and Chef Charlotte, who recently moved into an old Victorian house in Blackwood. If you are ready to continue, then let's start, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, put like and bell. Yasmin Martinez, a brave and skilled firefighter, and her wife Charlotte, a talented chef, were excited to start the next chapter of their lives together in the quaint town of Blackwood. Eager to embrace the tranquility and charm of small-town life, they purchased an old Victorian house on the outskirts of town. Little did they know, the house had a dark history, one that had been buried beneath the layers of time. The couple was blissfully unaware of the house's sinister past, and for a while, everything seemed perfect. The days were filled with the warmth of their love, as Charlotte prepared delicious meals in their cozy kitchen, while Yasmin shared stories of her heroic exploits as a firefighter. But as the nights grew colder and darkness crept in, a sinister presence began to make itself known. It started with small, easily dismissed incidents, strange noises in the night, objects moving seemingly on their own, and an inexplicable chill that seemed to permeate the very walls of the house. Yasmin and Charlotte tried to brush off these odd occurrences as the quirks of an old house settling into itself. However, as the incidents became more frequent and more unsettling, the couple could no longer ignore the feeling that something was not quite right. Determined to uncover the truth, Yasmin and Charlotte began to dig into the history of the house, searching for any clues that might explain the strange events unfolding within its walls. Their investigation led them to the chilling tale of the Babadook, a malevolent spirit said to have haunted the house for over a century. As the couple delved deeper into the legend, they discovered that the entity had been responsible for a string of tragic events that had befallen the house's previous occupants. Faced with the horrifying realization that their home was the lair of a malevolent being, Yasmin and Charlotte resolved to confront the Babadook and break its hold over their lives. With each passing day, the entity's presence grew stronger and more malevolent, as if it were feeding off the couple's fear and despair. As they searched for a way to vanquish the spirit, Yasmin and Charlotte discovered that the Babadook's power was rooted in the house itself, which had been built on the site of an ancient burial ground. The spirit had been trapped within the house for centuries, bound by the dark energy that permeated the very foundations of the building. Realizing that the only way to free themselves from the Babadook's curse was to destroy the house and release the spirit, Yasmin and Charlotte devised a plan to burn it to the ground. Drawing on her experience as a firefighter, Yasmin knew that fire was a powerful force that could cleanse and purify, and she hoped that it would be enough to break the entity's hold on their lives. With heavy hearts, the couple prepared to set their beloved home ablaze, knowing that it was the only chance they had to rid themselves of the Babadook's malevolent presence. As the first flames began to lick at the walls of the house, Yasmin and Charlotte watched in grim determination, praying that their desperate plan would work. As the fire spread through the house, the couple could feel the temperature rise, and the air filled with the acrid scent of smoke. It was then that the Babadook, enraged by their attempt to destroy its sanctuary, made its presence known. The entity manifested itself as a terrifying creature, shrouded in darkness, with elongated limbs and a twisted, malevolent grin. Yasmin and Charlotte, their hearts pounding with fear, held onto each other as they faced the horrifying apparition before them. Determined not to let the Babadook continue its reign of terror, the couple summoned all their courage and strength to fight back. The battle that ensued was both physical and psychological, as the Babadook attempted to manipulate their minds, feeding on their darkest fears and insecurities. The couple fought back with all their might, drawing on the love and trust that bound them together, using it as a weapon against the darkness that threatened to consume them. As the fire raged around them, the house beginning to crumble under the relentless heat, Yasmin and Charlotte found themselves locked in a desperate struggle against the Babadook. With every ounce of their combined strength, they pushed back against the creature's malevolent influence, refusing to succumb to its darkness. Finally, in a climactic moment of raw emotion and sheer willpower, Yasmin and Charlotte managed to break free from the Babadook's grasp. The creature, weakened by their defiance, let out an unearthly shriek as it was consumed by the flames that had been its undoing. As the sun rose on the smoldering ruins of their once beloved home, Yasmin and Charlotte stood side by side, their hands clasped together in a tight embrace. They had survived the night and emerged victorious against the darkness that had threatened to destroy them. Though the battle had been won, the couple knew that their lives would never be the same. They had faced unspeakable horrors and conquered their deepest fears, and in doing so, had forged an unbreakable bond that would carry them through whatever challenges lay ahead. As they turned their backs on the remains of the house, Yasmin and Charlotte began their journey towards a new life together, one filled with hope and the promise of brighter days. The shadow of the Babadook had been lifted, and they were free at last. In the years that followed, Yasmin and Charlotte rebuilt their lives in a new town, far from the tragic memories of Blackwood. They never spoke of the night they faced the Babadook, but the lessons they had learned and the strength they had gained would remain with them forever. And so, the legend of the Babadook lived on, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the most unexpected places. Though the entity had been defeated, its story would continue to haunt the town of Blackwood, a whispered tale passed down through the generations, a testament to the power of love and the human spirit to triumph over even the most malevolent of forces. Thanks for watching and see you another time.